All right, it's Tuesday, and yesterday we had July's CPI data come out for Canada, and it was up to 3%. That's based off of the increase in oil prices globally because of the war going on in the Middle East right now. Core inflation did come in at 2%, though, so that is the Bank of Canada's preferred measure because it strips out volatile items like energy. Now, of course, as long as this war continues, there will be more pressure on inflation. As I've said many times, you want to know where interest rates are going to go, follow where the oil markets go, because where the oil markets go, that's going to give you your inflation data. Your inflation data is going to give your interest rate data. That's just how it works. And if you receive my newsletter, you would have noted last week that we mentioned that we're keeping an eye on the living conditions of some of these US ships in the Middle East right now, which it's becoming worse and worse and worse as many of these aircraft carrier groups have been out there for over 260 days and are now undersupplied. So there's issues aboard these ships now they can't hide anymore. It's becoming more and more public, which is adding to a further embarrassment because of this war. So they're losing the war, it seems like. Iran and Oman are going to be the ones in charge of the Strait of Hormuz by the end of this. And it's showing that there are major supply and logistical issues going on. That it looks like many bases were struck earlier on in the war, which I guess had a lot of supplies for these carrier groups, and now they're running out of these supplies, basic needs for their soldiers and sailors, which is not good. So we're looking at a pretty embarrassing thing going on, but it's continuing on. Like the resolve is there to continue this war, to continue the insider trading, to continue the money making part of it, which is awful because a lot of people in the middle are suffering, and that's just an awful part about this whole thing. Complete optional conflict doesn't need to happen, and there's going to be month after month after month of issues, even after this is resolved. It's not going to be over when it comes to the effect on the financial markets.